And she said, "Oh my goodness, you have on pink underwear." She said, "Did you know that's good luck?" And I've never had on anything but pink underwear since.
Really?
And let me tell you, it's hard to find the exact color of that underwear.
Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where esteemed guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm here social distancing with Margo Martindale. Margo, hi.
Hey, Lola.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you ready to surf?
I am ready.
All right, let's do it. You're a proud Texas gal. You must have been thrilled when you landed on this critically acclaimed Western.
I was thrilled, but I can tell you, Lola, I was 6 months pregnant, so I did everything to get out of doing this. I finally told them I was pregnant, and they said, "Oh, even better, a pregnant whore."
Do you remember your character's name? Because I think it's genius.
Yes, I certainly do. I did read the book, Buffalo Heifer.
I mean, it doesn't get
So
any
on my little whatever they're called, isn't that terrible? Honey wagon, that it said Buffy, which was pretty cute.
Has your child seen this?
Yes, she has. She's seen it. She's seen that much of it to say that 32 years ago, that was me.
That was me. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's keep surfing. Up next.
You mind if I smoke?
What
Yes.
did landing this role mean to you at this point in your career?
How about if I blow it out this
It was tremendously exciting.
Yeah.
Meeting Meryl for the first time was incredible. She was in character the whole time.
Oh, okay.
And she was also extremely helpful to me about things that I didn't. She said, "Dude, you can do whatever you want this time. It doesn't matter. That you don't have to match anything." Because I was always about trying to do it right, matching. And she said, "Just do something else this time." She was great. And then we kind of, over the years, we kind of we did become friends. And then we played sisters on in August, Osage County.
Oh, we're going to get to that. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Up next.
You shouldn't have done it. You should have asked me first.
So Clint Eastwood wanted you for this part, but you made it clear that you wanted to audition in New York and not in LA. Why?
Because I wanted this part. And
Okay.
he'd been interested in me in lots of movies. I mean, lots, meaning 3 maybe, and hadn't cast me. And Los Angeles, I was out there doing something, but Los Angeles was still foreign to me. So I wanted to feel comfortable in the casting office there that I'd always auditioned in. And I kind of felt like this was my part. And look at that pathetic woman. It was my part.
Wait, so Margo, I read that people actually thought you were Missouri local because your performance was so believable. That had to feel great.
Well, it did, except that I've been acting all my life. I've been acting all my life. But so I think there was a review that said the woman who cast those people, that they must have found them in the fields of Missouri. They should be given an Academy Award. I don't mean us, the casting director.
Welcome back to Couch Surfing. I'm still here with Margo Martindale. Margo, shall we continue?
Yes.
Yay!
That's why it's going to hurt so much to have to do this.
Hey now! Hey now! Hey!
Margo, you're such a lovely woman. How could you do this?
Oh, it was just more fun than I can tell you. Just the most fun I've ever had is doing that part.
So wait, walk me through how you execute hammering a hand like this.
Oh, I just butchered his hands. Poor old Brad. Yeah, no. I can't remember how we did it. I guess I was coming down on that wood, and he was getting out of the way when I did it.
It looked difficult to shoot, but hearing you talk about it now, it sounds like you had a
Can I
darn
tell
good
you that
time.
there was nothing difficult about that job?
Wow.
It was just a gift. It was a gift to me.
You know, this role was a real game changer for your career. You won an Emmy at 60. To have that type of recognition arrive at that time in your life must have been incredible.
It was incredible, and it was nice for it to come then, because, you know, if it had come early, I don't know. I hope that I would be the same person, but because it came later, it makes me appreciate everything and understand where everybody else is coming from, and when people can't get something, and all of that. It was a real gift.
Up next.
You know, I'm not proud of this.
Really? You people
So this was a real
me.
full circle moment
What,
for
were you
you.
drunk?
You
Was it
started
just
working in
something
theater,
drunk?
and here you are in a film written by the renowned playwright Tracy Letts.
It was, and I saw that play, I think, 3 times, and I loved it
Yeah.
so much.
What's not to love?
I just thought it was extraordinary.
Yeah.
And I told my agent, I said, would you look out for this? I said, I don't need to play this in the theater, because Rondi Reed was brilliant, and I didn't need to put my stamp on it in the theater. But I said, but if this comes up in a movie, I've got to play that part.
And you and Meryl are back together again, and you brought along
We're back together.
Julia.
Chris Cooper and I, who started out at Actors Theater of Louisville in 1981. Everybody had their A game. We all came prepared. We rehearsed together. So Chris and I would get together nightly, usually. Meryl and I would get together usually most every other night or something. And then when we did the dinner scene, we rehearsed it together around a dinner, and we cooked and we did it around a dinner scene. It was a great group. It was a really hard-working group. I would say that we were harder working than we were harder playing.
All right, up next.
What are we doing today?
This first.
I mean, this seems like the kind of girls' night out I want to be invited to.
And we all drank it. We all drank it, because Tommy Shlamy was directing that episode, and he said, you can't not have olive oil when we go in, because it just has a different kind of consistency.
So that was real olive oil, huh?
It was real olive oil. And you know what? It was good.
You've had some very memorable stints on very popular series, but this one was one of the longest to date. Did you enjoy having that level of consistency?
I love these people. I thought this was a class act in writing. I think Joe Weisberg and Joel Fields are subtle and understated and brilliant. I thought the ending to this series was spectacular, and it ended at the right time.
You know, the current headlines feel like a plot right out of The Americans. When you're watching the news, does that ever go through your mind?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, let's keep surfing. Up next.
So I disappeared for a little bit.
I love that your character has on flip-flops.
Oh,
Fantastic.
so
Did they base the character style of dress on you?
it looks like it.
Yeah. But so you had no role in determining how your character would be dressed.
No, and also what they wrote and who I was and stuff like that was so parallel with what I had done. I think in the very beginning, they said that I had disappeared into regional theater to get out of the light, the limelight. And I had gone to the Old Globe or La Jolla or somewhere to do some play, but I'd been nominated, and the play was directed by Craig Noel. Now, I worked with Craig Noel at the Old Globe. I did go down there, and I wasn't nominated for an award down there, but then Margo Martindale, character actress, was nominated for an award, and it put the spotlight back on me. I wasn't in jail for armed robbery, which was in my Wikipedia.
No.
After
Are you
BoJack.
serious?
After
No.
BoJack.
Oh my.
So I had to get that taken down. Margo Martindale spent the last year in prison for armed robbery.
Margo, thank you so much for surfing by. You were wonderful.
Oh, you're so great, Lo. Thank you so much.
Always
It's wonderful
great.
to see you.
See you next time on Couch Surfing. Bye.
Bye-bye.